when we have our revenge against the mono-white life gain tirade that has been thrown in our face match after match after match today, do we finally get to beat this nonsense? The power of Ugin compels you, Aerith Gainsborough. Man, oh man. Alright then, that's going to do it for us.
You said never let me go.
Hello friends, welcome. I am AverAgeZen, your host of AverAgeZen Presents, and we are streaming live to you on this Ranked Wednesday edition on Twitch at AverAgeZen Presents, or perhaps you're watching later on YouTube at AverAgeZen. This is acceptable. These are all of our friends. Welcome. Yes, the Zen community, bring it in. Give us a like, subscribe, comment, follow if you haven't already. Let's jump into the decks. Yes, and we are playing Anticausal Ugin today. Yes, it is mean, it's green and blue. Anticausal Vestige. When this creature leaves the battlefield, draw a card, then you may put a permanent card with mana value less than or equal to the number of lands you control from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. Yes, Warp 4. So, if we manage to get 7 lands in play, that means we get a free Ugin. If we get 6 lands in play, we get a free Meringue River region. We have lots of ways to get lands in play and get mana, Llanowar Elves, Lumbering World Wagon, Overlord of the Haunt Woods, Bloomvine Region, all acceptable answers. A couple of Rolling Dragonstorm for some card draw in combination with our Meringue River Region, Dispelling Exhale because we have dragons. We have 8 of them. Into the Floodmaw, Dragon Sniper, oddly enough. And a Ghost Vacuum, and a single Keen-Eyed Curator. It does a good impression of a, ooze. Yeah, Scavenging Ooze. Heritage Reclamation also good for those artifacts and enchantments, or Graveyard Ape. We'll see how we do in the queue. See if we can get an Ugin or 2. PP Deluxe, the Standard Bearer. Like after coffee? Alright, we'll do this. Botanical Sanctum in the Elf into Lumbering World Wagon seems good. That'll get us to Ugin pretty fast. And we'll save the Ghost Vacuum to cast after Ugin. Alright, let's go. Nothing really to crew the World Wagon with. This is fine. We'll take no 1 damage for us, eh? Alright then. Well, let's get ourselves a blue source. That puts us on 5 mana next turn. Interesting. Well, they have a Legion Extruder. They're playing a deck similar to ours from last hour, aren't they? Interesting. Alright, well, we have nothing to do with our 4th land here this turn. So let's just hold up into the Floodmaw until we have a reason to play the Ghost Vacuum. Oh, Vault, good. Very nice. And a Fomari Vault, double vaults. And we got another into the Floodmaw. I like it. I like it. We'll see what they do. They're going to have a lot of tokens. Alright. Well, they picked the Enigma Jewel. Okay. To play the Enigma Jewel, I kind of like this. Because if we bounce that means they have to do that all over again. Alright, well, we'll give them a tap fish in exchange for having to redo all that. And then will bounce the monkey back to their hand. Alright, that's all we can do. And just hope for a land next turn. Hey, Tony Marie, Dino Dance along with us. Dino Dance, Dino Dance. That was our Dino Dance. Oh, Cryogen Relic into the mix. And here comes the Enigma Jewel tapped. Come on, land. Come on, land. Hey, get in there with that percussionist. Monkey, you are not a land. My goodness. You do an impersonation of a land, but you are not a land. Alright then. That's not what we needed. Alright, they are on the draw. They are going for it. Looking for that weapons manufacturing. Otherwise, they're going to run into the same problem we did, not having enough artifacts that you want to sacrifice. That's a good one to sacrifice, but that's not sustainable. We have robot. Oh, they're looking hard. Did they find the weapons manufacturing? Alright, well, they are tapped out. We do not do that. We even hit a land. That is excellent. Let's go Ugin. Get rid of the Legion Extruder. We know how to take this deck apart. We absolutely know how to take this deck apart. We'll get rid of the Enigma Jewel. +2 on Ugin to get another Ugin. That is excellent. Alright, no Anticausal vestige needed when our opponent has a very clunky board. Do they still not have the weapons manufacturing? There's the warship, yep. Alright, they're going for, there it is, the weapons manufacturing. I'm gonna get that token. How do they sacrifice it though? They found another Enigma Jewel, but they still don't have a way to sacrifice the tokens. Am I missing something? I don't think I am. That's a way to get rid of one of them. Oh my goodness. That's a cheap answer for Ugin. Oh, they got rid of 2 damage to the elf. That's fine. It has Ward 2. Oh, that's right. They had to deal with the 2. They couldn't get Ugin. It's not an artifact or a creature. Let's get the gunship out of here. And we find a land. Alright, well, let's draw a card. And another land. Alright, yes, we'll do that. So let's get rid of the Enigma Jewel. Let's get rid of weapons manufacturing. We'll keep the new one. Gain 3 life, draw a card. Sire of the Seven Deaths is pretty good at this point. I think that should do it. Oh no, they found another weapons manufacturing. If they have no card to discard to Famari Vault. Alright. And then and they draw and discard a land. You get a treasure token. And attack Ugin. Alright, let's gobble up the Enigma Jewel. Let's go Cavern of Souls on Dragon. Cast a Sire of the Seven Deaths. Get rid of the Weapons Manufacturing Part 2. Alright. Draw some cards. Gain some life. I think we boot up the Sire of the Seven Deaths into the Lumbering World Wagon and get in there for 9 damage. We'll take action, grab a forest, and then hold up the Fresh Start. Yeah, that's what we'll do. It will cost you 7 life to target the Sire of the Seven Deaths, and you are conveniently at 7 life. Could be an issue. With 1 munitions token and a collector's vault, a 3/3 token, a 1/1 token, and a monkey toy. In the face of Ugin, Sire of the Seven Deaths, and a 10-4 Lumbering World Wagon. I don't think this is going the way you were hoping. Spring-loaded saw blades. Well, they have a monkey. Oh, just getting in with the robot, huh? All right then. Well, let's just go ahead and do that, and we'll exile from the graveyard. The Memorial Vault seems all right to get. That was pretty nifty. Let's see if we can do that again. Yeah, that weapons manufacturing is so tempting. It is a siren's call. We played a deck very much like that last hour to middling success. The Bents, the Brilliant. Alright, we're on the draw, but we have kind of what we want here. The Anticausal Vestige, a little ramp, a little disruption early on. We'll do it. We'll do this. Alright, our opponent, Fabled Passage, so this is a Tifa deck, I'm guessing. Alright, well, we have instant speed. Oh, let's play instant speed. Ancient Cornucopia. Okay. We'll do that and destroy it at instant speed. No ramping over here. Oh no, we didn't hit a land. I don't like it. I don't like it. Our opponent's trying to ramp. And we're failing to hit our land drops. Mid-0. They can't pay for it. Alright, here we go. There we go. Let's go Dragon. And let's just hope beyond hopes that we get something good here. No. Decline. It's fine. At least we got a card out of it, right? Alright then. No attacks. At least now we can Meringue River Regent the Omen side in response to things. Alright, they have 3 mana available. We're gonna meringue, coil, and catch. They 3 steps ahead it. Whoa. Whoa. All right then. No attacks. We failed to hit another land drop. All right, stock up. This is some kind of weird control deck. Green, white, blue control. All right, well, let's try it one more time. Hey, we hit some lands. Let's get rid of the fresh start. I don't think that does anything for us at this point. All right, forest. Let's us go in pending on the overlord. Hey, we can ramp too. I'll even attack you with an elf. How about that? Oh, consult the stars. What do the stars say? And they draw more cards and gain more life. I'm beginning to wonder about this deck. Alright then. Let's go. Pay 2 life. And I believe I mean, they already know about the Anticausal vestige, right? So we might as well play it. Get lost. That is excellent. Yeah, let's go with that guy there. We'll put that back in hand, and that seems fine. Oh, they returned a 3. Is that what this is? That oral procession tells me what this deck is. They're trying to mill us. They're playing they're looking for the enchantment. The siege enchantment. Alright then, well, let's just Ugin. Submit 0. They have the 3 steps ahead. They have to cast it. There you go. So we get, they don't know we have 2 more. We have 2 more. Don't worry about it. Ugin. We have another one. Another 3 steps ahead. There you go. Well, that's pretty nifty. That's pretty nifty. Alright, well, we have a 6/5 on board. I'm guessing they have another thing to get 3 steps ahead back. Alright, cool. Yeah, they tried to mill us, didn't they? They did indeed. Well, let's go Sire of the 7 Deaths. You've got to be kidding me. How many counter spells are we doing? We have 14 cards left in our library. Ridiculous. This is what we've resorted to. I counterspell everything and cast this card until I mill you. Alright then. Let's try it again. I can't believe that they had answers for 3 Ugins. All right, let's go Amp, the Virtuous. Can we play up against any single meta deck? Any single meta deck today. Anyone would be on my bingo card. We don't have a third land here, but we at least have some early interaction. And if we do hit a third land, that would be great. Well, Authority of the Consoles. Fun. Alright, that does give us an elf. And lets us hold up into the Floodmaw. I'm alright with it. Deep Cavern Bat, okay. Well, let's into the Floodmaw, the Bat. I don't think there's much they can do to us now. Let's just go ahead and about our plan. And we go Forest, Forest. Play our land for turn, play at the Ghost Vacuum. And they have to take the Meringue River Regent now, don't they? Elia Guided by Light, okay. And then Bat. All right. That's what they go with. This is acceptable. Oh, we have a Sire of the Seven Deaths. That is interesting. Well, let's warp this. That's fine. No attacks. Draw a card. And you know what? We'll do the fresh start. On the bat? Yeah, that's fine. Man, not looking so tough now, are you, Bat? Alright, well, what do we get for our troubles? A Meringue River Regent, which we can cast. I think we go you and you. And then, next turn, we're on Sire of the Seven Deaths mana if we manage to hit a land drop, or Ugin. Yeah, they gotta get rid of that. Alright, Authority of the Consoles, come on down. Let's go ahead and exile our own River Regent. Oh, the bunnies, they're coming to give us life. Okay, I like this play here. We have options. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, Halaya will get them 2 life by itself through the Sanctifier and their own ETB. Sheltered by Ghosts on the Vestige? Okay, that was not the right choice. We'll put, yeah, that into play. Oh no, that's going to gain them the life though. They get to draw a card. Alright, from our grave now, let's just get their Bitter Triumph out of there. Alright, well, here I think we go with a heritage reclamation on you. This is fine. And then we just hold up the Dispelling Exhale, I think. Am I right? Am I wrong? All right then. Well, let's get rid of the Sheltered by Ghosts in that case. Oh, Anticausal A. All right. I gotta tell you, I think what we do though is we go Ghost Vacuum, return Halaya and the Authority of the Consoles, and get in for 7. All right. Well, we dealt some damage. I feel good about this. Authority of the Consoles comes back down. Case of the Uneaten Feast. And there's Halaya. And they get to draw a card. They'll combo Central. Look at them go. All right, well, here's what we do. We attack in. They just take the damage? Okay. Well, Sire of the Seven Deaths seems good. Even if it does come into play tapped. I swear if they have a split up here, that would be nasty. Oh my goodness. The Halaya is routinely hitting that card draw. Wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and Anticausal Vestige and see what we get out of that. Attack in with the 7/7. I mean, it is first strike. All right. You know, I think we put the Dragon Sniper. Seems like that's such a terrible thing to play here. But here we are. All right, Enduring Innocence comes down. They gain some life. All looking good. The Pride Mate is getting huge. They love it. Go to combat. Nothing? Alright then. Well, let's return the Pride Mate to the hand. Alright, they still gain some life off it. And it's almost like we didn't do anything, isn't it? It's almost like we did not do a thing. Alright, let's pay 2 life here. Attack in there, attack in there, and attack in there. Why are they double blocking? I don't get it. All right. Well, will we ever find an Ugin? Will we ever get an Ugin? Does not seem to be in store for us, does it? We have drawn everything else. Halaya, guided by the light. Authority of the Consoles, number 2. Essence Channeler. They have the mana to pay the extra, don't they? We do have a dragon, though. I'm not too worried about the Essence Channeler. I mean, at this point, this is a little ridiculous, isn't it? Where is the Ugin? Where's it at, bro? Where is it? You've got to be kidding me. All right. All right, we do the impending, and then it doesn't come into play, gaining them any life off the authority of the consoles. This is absolutely ridiculous. All right, they have a Starscape Cleric. And cannot block. This is ridiculous. What do we have to do? What are you going to target? Yeah, you gotta pay 4 more for that, buddy. Bloodthirsty Conqueror. Okay. This is the second time today that we've gotten got by this stupid combo. I'm over it. I am over it. At any point, if we draw an Ugin there, we just start picking apart their board. At any point, if we draw any removal whatsoever, and into the Floodmaw even, oh my god. But we're just sitting there getting nothing, absolutely nothing to interact with their board. Alright, let's try it again. Romantic Carry. This hand doesn't look good at all. Where is our ramp? This is not much better. Oh boy, more life gain. I swear this is all we've played against today. This is exactly all that we played against today is nothing but non-stop life gain. Every single match, life gain. Every one of them, life gain. Sheltered by Ghosts on the Dragon Sniper. Nah, called it. Called it. Alright then, that gives us 5 mana. So let's get in there with these guys and hold up the Dispelling Exhale. Halaya, guided by light. We've seen what that does. That will be a no for us, thank you. Alright. Alright, well, at least they don't have... let's go... Yeah, Meringue River Regent. That can go, and that can go. Oh no, not an Essence Channeler. Alright, Fountain Port. Warp this guy. Attack with a 6/7. And we get what? What do we get? A land for our troubles. Okay. No blocks. Alright, Meringue River Regent. Get this out of here. Get this out of here. One of these days we will find an Ugin. We have 4 of them. Alright, enters tapped. Attack for 6. Not willing to give it up, huh? Alright, well, let's get our 7/5 in play. The Pride Mate. And a bat. Should we have gotten rid of the Sanctifier? Maybe. It was never mana. I don't think we ever had a possibility, to be honest. Yeah, that's fine. A stupid ward, too. Not only do we exile, Sheltered by Ghosts is such a stupid card. Stupidly good. Alright then, let's attack in with a 6/7 and a 6/7 flyer. And we can make a finish to block if we have to. Alright, Johnny's Pride Mate is going to make them slightly bigger. Really? Alright, well, let's make a fish. We'll block the 7/6 there and the 6/6 there. And get blessed with a Cavern of Souls. That's beautiful. Alright then. I'm going to just full send it. Alright. Do they have it? Can they get rid of our blockers? Because we can make a fish and hold up Dispelling Exhale. Well, they go for it. All right then. Well, we make a fish. We block here. We block there. And then they cast nothing. We win. Hello. Very nice. Very nice. I wish it didn't have to come down to our opponents just have to get bricked on lands, and we just, because we should be drawing good stuff. We can play good stuff. We have the mana, but you don't want to give it to a shuffler. All right, let's try again. We can. I think we can make this work a little more smoothly. We seem to be stuck on hard mode. Up against J-Boy, the mighty. I guess this is okay. Oh boy, authority of the consoles. Another life gain deck. Who could have guessed? That's all we have played against today is this non-stop life gain. Alright. Let's go there. And no attacks, Elf. What are you doing? Holy cow. No. All right. Roiling Dragonstorm. We need to see something. That is a whole bunch of lands. I guess we go Verge into the pitch and no attacks. So we're on 4/5 mana next turn. I get rid of our Dragonstorm. No. And then I get a Cat Scout. Why isn't it? It says Sky Knight, Squire. I guess he just hasn't made it there yet. Okay. Okay, so here's what we do. We go Ghost Vacuum, no attacks, and hold up Meringue River Regent. The Omen side. Alright, we're taking some damage. No blocks. Alright, land and go. Alright, excellent. Maybe we get to do something. Okay, Botanical Sanctum can go. Let's get rid of the Holy Cow. We got a Fountain Port. We have an Overlord impending. We have a Curator, Keen-Eyed Curator, even. That's fine. They gain a life. Alright, you gotta kill us this turn, I think. Otherwise, you're in trouble. Split up. Alright, well, let's do this and get rid of the exercise. And we'll do this. Actually, no. Hold on. Now we'll do that. Sheltered by Ghosts. Alright. Let's get rid of the Keen-Eyed Curator. Interesting. They didn't go for the Overlord. Alright, down we go. Ugin, get rid of Sheltered by Ghosts, please. Alright, get rid of that ward. Let's gain some life, draw some cards. Lyra. Oh. Okay, well, That's a bit of damage. They have to go. Do they? Yeah, I mean, do they go to Ugin or do they go with me? This is a tough call. They can deal 50% of our life, or about 50% of Ugin's counters. They'd go with me. Okay. I see you. We're at 5. Let's get from our graveyard the Llanowar Elf. And we're just doing a great job at drawing nothing but Llanowar Elves. Alright. That is an Ugin. Alright, so we get rid of Lyra. We get rid of Giada. We keep the new Ugin. Gain 3 life, draw a card. Alright, I think we have turned a corner here. We have managed to fight back against all odds. Yeah, they're going to Ugin now, aren't they? Yeah, let's get split up out of here. Alright, well, here's where we go buck wild and getting rid of their threat. Oh no, Sire of the Seven Deaths had something to say about all this. Very nice. We got to hard cast the Sire of the Seven Deaths in the ranked ladder. Let's see if we can do it again. We are making this look hard, I gotta tell you. Nothing is coming together easy here, but we're making it work. Up against one Motion, the Mighty. Alright, we got ramp. We got things. We might even have interaction. And here we are, life gain. I wonder who could have predicted this. Non-stop life gain matchups. Go figure. Alright then. Well, I think we go Lumbering World Wagon and get ourselves an island. Alaya Guided by Light. Oh, we've seen this card so many times today. This is beautiful. Oh my goodness. They have just played out their entire hand for 3 mana. Alright, well. I'm starting to wish we'd hit the fresh start on that, this guy a little bit earlier. Let's go Forest. Ramper's gonna ramp. Alright, so we're looking at 4, 5, 6 damage. That's still not great, is it? They have to have a Sheltered by Ghost. Yep, of course. Why not? Why wouldn't they have a Sheltered by Ghost? Do we get to play against anything other than hyper-aggressive mono-white ramp today? This is a serious question at this point. What is going on, matchmaker? What is happening? What is happening? That is all we see today is hyper-aggressive mono-white life gain. Nothing but Halaya Guided by Light and bats. Side effect. You're up next. Alright, we're on the play. Maybe we get to do something. No, we don't, because we don't have a green source. Not till turn 2. Wunderbar. Alright, we got an elf. And is it life gain? It's mono white. It is. It's mono white life gain. Dear God. What is going on? Alright, let's get rid of the elf. Get a keen-eyed curator. Absolutely insane. You're telling me everyone on Arena right now is playing mono white life game. Every single person. Well, we absolutely block there. Oh my goodness. Okay, well. So much for our ramp. Now we're just not hitting land drops. So much for our ramp. Now we're just not hitting land drops. There's Gainsborough, huh? No, 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 no. Alright, we've done what we can. Oh, come on. Alright, we hit some ramp. That'll be good. Eventually, we'll be able to cast something. Alright, land for turn. No attacks. And now we are on Meringue River Regent Parade. Oh, they got another bunny. Alright, this is Chandler. Come on down. You get a bunch of counters as well. And Aerith has lifelink. Oh, ridiculous. No blocks. Alright then. Pay 2 life. Meringue River Regent. Let's get rid of you and you. And no attacks. Are we going to be able to finally start being able to do anything other than react? We got 6 men over there. Alright, we're on 4, 5, 6. We're on 7. Oh, they get the ley line of hope. There is a hope, they say. Alright then. Are they going to get in with the bunnies? They do not get in with the bunnies. Well, let's Ugin the Essence Channeler. And draw some cards, gain some life. No attacks. Hey, it's Aerith Gainsborough. And the Healer's Hawk. Look at him go. 43 life. Good Lord. All right, then. Let's warp Anticausal. That'll trigger you. Get rid of Aerith Gainsborough. Let's go Roiling Dragonstorm. Draw some cards. Get rid of the Lumbering World Wagon? No, the Overlord. Play that. Play the Lumbering World Wagon. We'll take action, yep. Get ourselves a forest. And draw a card, gain some life. Attack in for 6. I would block. Nope, not gonna block. Alright then. Anticausal Vestige would have gotten... Oh, they could get us a free Ugin, but we don't need it. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. And they have to attack Ugin now. Or they're going to lose everything. Well, they go for Aerith. They don't go for the ley line. That's interesting. I thought we exiled these guys. Apparently not enough. When we have our revenge against the mono-white life gain tirade that has been thrown in our face match after match after match today, do we finally get to beat this nonsense? With the power of Ugin. The power of Ugin compels you, Aerith Gainsborough. Oh, they're going for it. All right, then. All right, pay 2 life. Draw some cards. Play Ugin. Get rid of the Essence Chandler. Get rid of Aerith Gainsborough again. All right, keep you. Gain life, draw a couple cards. Absolutely ridiculous. We don't need any of this in our hand. Yeah, or any of this. Alright, well, we get a guy here. And let's tap there to deal a little bit more damage. Yep. Let's just go ahead and get more lands out, since apparently that's what's going on. Alright, we got him back down to a respectable life total. I mean, I hope we have this one in the bag now. We'll see. Make your move. Alright. I don't think we needed a Lumbering World Wagon at this point, but it would have been faster than the alternative. No blocks. Alright, let's go Meringue River, or Bloomvine region. Roiling Dragonstorm. And draw some cards. Oh, yes. Hey. Yeah, we'll pitch the botanical thingy. We'll go Sire of the Seven Deaths. Exile the bird. Gain 3 life, draw a card. We found another Sire of the Seven Deaths. That's beautiful. Alright, got him down to 14. They have to know there's no way they're coming back from this now, right? Do we have them finally? Do we get them? Did we finally win against Mono White Life Gain after Matchmaker throwing it in our face every single game for the past 2 hours? Hyperbole slightly, but not far off from the truth. It's been a little nuts how many people are playing this deck right now, and now they're getting salty over it. What is... We played a good game. Sorry it didn't work out the way you were hoping. Sorry you didn't get to run over us with huge Essence Channelers and Aerith Gainsborough because of your Hinterland Sanctifiers. And Halaya Guided by Fate. It's a good deck. I told you, Mono White's in a strong position. We played Mono White yesterday, not Life Gain, but this more like Mono Blue style Mono White. Check that video up on YouTube. We called it Light Stall Pixies. And then today, Midweek Magic, I played something very similar for Midweek Magic for the Alchemy Challenge. They didn't have the Pixies, so they had to substitute for the Ambrosia Chocobo Bird and the Chiron, that blink stuff. Man, oh man. Alright then, that's going to do it for us. I hope everyone has enjoyed watching us play Ugin. As always, love one another, be cool, don't be a jerk, and have fun playing Magic the Gathering. We'll see you next time.